Want to turn to the latest in the Middle East today. Last night, Israel staging a ground operation in Gaza, which they say could set the stage for a larger offensive. NBC's Jay Gray once again in Tel Aviv. Hi, Jay.
Yeah. Hey there, Carl. Yeah, this is the biggest mission to date on the ground inside of Gaza, and it included tanks, troops, even earth movers moving in to clear the way there. And as you talk about, IDF commanders saying they are preparing, quote, the battlefield for the next part of this war. We know that they took out some operational structures, some anti-tank positions as well. They also say, the IDF does, that they took out some of the terrorist cells that were around the gateway into Gaza. So clearly they are working toward moving in. Still no indication of when that may happen. They continue to say it's going to be on their terms and on their timing. The humanitarian aid situation is growing dire by the hour. Fuel is running out. Many of the hospitals and health centers in Gaza say they will no longer be able to operate after today because they are out of fuel. We know that 12 more trucks of aid rolled in across the border with Egypt. They had food, water, medicine, and medical supplies, but no fuel. And Israel has made it clear as they inspect those trucks moving in that no fuel will be allowed into the area until this war is done. That's put a strain on the UN agency that offers so much aid to those inside as well. They are parceling out their last bit of fuel. They're taking care right now of 600,000 displaced people in Gaza in 150 facilities, and they've got a dilemma. They don't know whether to continue to spread that fuel around or dedicate it to one of their operations. So that's something they'll have to decide in the coming hours. A tough go there as the UN again has failed to pass any type of Security Council measure, really arguing at this point, Carl, over language. They're talking about whether it should be a ceasefire, a humanitarian pause. The other languages in this is Israelis' right to self-defense. As that goes on, the airstrikes continue.
How can you do a ceasefire without releasing the hostages? Is there discussion of that?
Yeah, there's a lot of discussion about that. And in fact, what we are hearing is from Qatari negotiators there is that if there would be some type of ceasefire, if there would be some type of pause in the airstrikes, that they would be willing to release all of the foreign hostages. Of course, this is something they've said in the past, but it's come to light again here as they prepare for this ground advance, it appears.